Welcome to Brave Healer Productions. It's time to experience what's possible. Is part of your business helping people connect with joy? Well, you're in the right place today, you guys. Welcome, everyone. I'm Laura DeFranco, the CEO of Brave Healer Productions. Today, we're talking to one of my alien, badass, visionary entrepreneurs and host of the TV show Good Morning Joy, Shari Alyse, who's partnering with us to publish her expert collaboration called Joy Unleashed. I love that so much. Let's talk about the power of joy, people. Welcome, Shari. How are you today?
Oh, woo! Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited. I've been feeling all of this energy and buzz just happening since I was brave enough to say yes to you. So I'm excited to be here today with you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, you guys, let me tell you a little bit more about Shari. She is the host of the top rated TV talk show, Good Morning Joy, a two-time TEDx speaker, PR expert, and best-selling author. Known as America's Joy Magnet, Shari has spent decades in the media spotlight, cultivating a brand rooted in positivity and empowerment. As a media expert, she helps individuals elevate their voices and brands using her unique blend of influence and joy-driven messaging to spark a global movement of good. And I am super proud to say I am on that bandwagon now with this beautiful book project. So start out by telling us a little bit of the why behind this project for you.
Ooh, well, I really had to sit with this because I've always been a person, Laura, that thinks that I can do it all myself. And it's taken some time to really go, okay, there is some stress involved when you try to do it all yourself. And I know that there is so much wisdom, and there are people that are changing lives every single day with their messaging and with their wisdom. And I thought, why not, in order to amplify joy as much as we can and really make an impact, or as I say, a dent in the universe, why not bring everybody together to create a guide that will help people live their best lives?
You know, I consider us, I'm calling these my legacy business partnerships. I consider us to be power partners like that. The collaboration brings your expertise in the media world and mine in the publishing world together. And I think that just spontaneously combusts or something like
It feels that.
sparks, fireworks, like something is happening, right? And I have so much gratitude for you, for what you've done for me, being a sponsor of the show, being on the show. And I hope your ears were burning yesterday because I was just saying to a friend who watched one of those interviews, that you were the one I could do that with because you made me feel so safe in front of those cameras and those lights and to get my message out in a bigger way. Collaborations like this are game changing, life changing. Tell me a little bit more about how collaboration has been for you.
Ooh, okay. Well, first, I want to say thank you for what you said. I feel the exact same way. It has been my honor to have you as a partner in the joy movement. And collaborating with you has given me such an inspiration to want to do more collaborations because I feel like when we're all coming together, like I feel like individually we're all sparks, but together we're a fire. And that's what I want to create with collaboration is be able to uplift and amplify everybody and this world as much as we can. And there's nothing like being able to bring the best of ourselves together.
Bonfire, right?
Yes, I see the sparks.
So some people have been in the Brave Healer Productions world for an expert collaboration, but some have not. So what I want people to know about this particular partnership is a little bit more about what you're offering and bringing to the table in this project, this program that we're going to be doing for them. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, well, first of all, I don't even have to bring anything for this already to be a hit because of what you bring. So I just want to start with that. Like, one of the big reasons why I said yes is because there's nobody else that I trust more to do a project like this. I've been offered many times to join multi-author collaborative books, and it's only you I would say yes to. So they're going to get your expertise. I just want to say that they're going to get your expertise on how to write a book, on how to build their business, on the strategy of launching a bestseller, which they will be able to repeat again and again. And then, all of your magic that you bring in, that high vibe and community. I used to be a co-founder of a community. So being able to bring people together to honestly lean and support on each other and share with each other and bring out the best in one another is a huge part of this book. As well as, of course, as you mentioned, my expertise in the PR area. Like, they're going to get tons of media exposure, not just in the written form, but also in video and visual form on television, because we are going to blow this book up. So everybody knows how to get onto their local TV stations to be able to push this out there. They're going to learn so much about the PR and media world. And more than anything, they are going to, this is important to me, they are going to feel joy just in this creative process, because one of the pillars of joy is creativity. And so I can't think of a bigger spark of joy than just participating in this.
Oh my gosh, you guys, can you imagine these things coming together? It's making me so happy. Speaking of joy, I love this collaboration so much. Like, I've just been
I know.
waiting patiently. All right. So, of
Thank
course,
you for being consistent with me and asking, like, you literally, and it was just at that moment that I was like, yes, yes, and honestly, sparks within. So
yeah, divine timing.
yeah.
We know, we believe that. In fact, this is such a great segue in terms of saying divine timing. I
Mhm.
know that you are a law of attraction fan. I
Yes.
think that this book is going to be such a benefit to anyone practicing. What do you want people to know about the vibration of joy? Like, give us a personal example of what that's meant to you.
Whew. Well, my personal background, without getting too deep, comes from a childhood traumatic experience. And so finding my way through and out the other side, which ultimately meant connecting back to my center and to my truth and to who I am, that is joy. Walking in the truth of who we are. And so, people participating in this and people reading this are all going to be aligned back to that center. And there is nothing more sparkly or joy than actually showing up and being exactly who we are. So that is my hope with this book, that every single spark, every chapter is going to remind people of the power and the beauty and the love and the joy of who they are.
Mm, that's so juicy and good. So you actually spoke to it a little bit just now. We want to tell you guys a little bit about who's perfect for this particular project. We're talking about Joy Unleashed. It's an expert book collaboration with a team of authors who are going to step up and write a chapter under both my and Shari's guidance, with all that we both bring to the table in terms of getting the book out there in the world, which you heard her say just a couple of minutes ago. It's going to be super powered, y'all. And I'm going to just ask Shari to talk a little bit more about who is that perfect fit. Who are you looking for your A team for this project?
I want someone who is currently right now living their life full out. I want someone who is walking in their purpose. I want a healer. I want a coach. I want a business entrepreneur. I want someone who believes in themselves and their messaging so much, and they are helping to impact other people and amplify the way that they live their lives. So it's a continual ripple effect. So if you are somebody that knows and has had the evidence of the work that you do helping others live their best life, that's who I want.
Yes, that's so perfect. Okay, so if people are nodding their head, what do you want them to do first? Connect with you, right? We got your information down in the show notes. You're going to have a little chat with them.
Yes.
Anything else you want them to know as far as first steps?
I know first step definitely is make sure that you're a high yes to that. Make sure that you have an entire community that you can share this book with because it is so important that we touch as many people as possible. So first you're going to say yes to that. And once you know that you're a yes, you are going to schedule that call with me and we'll have a chat. I want to hear about how you help people to live their best lives. What is that one tool, that one strategy, as I'm calling it, that spark? And then we'll go over all of the details. And if we are a perfectly aligned high vibe match, then we'll move on to the next step.
Yeah, perfect. All right. We've got the info down below to make that first reach out to Shari, you guys. So hop on it. Um, I can't wait to welcome you into the Brave Healer world as well, where we have a few missions around here, but thank all of you Brave Healers for helping me help the world experience what's possible. It's a big mission, right? Shari, thank you so much for what you do in the world and for being a part of this and for being here to share it with everyone today.
Thank you for inviting me into your community and helping me to amplify my joy message.
All right, author entrepreneurs, this is your chance to be a part of something extraordinary. Reach out immediately if you'd like an author spot in this world changing collaboration. Lastly, everyone, remember your words and your business will change the world when you're brave enough to share them in a bigger way. It's time to be brave. See you next time, everyone.